Hey everyone, Human Shield 1991 back again with another edition of our Pokemon Showdown Generation 4 Random Battle Series. This is going to be episode 2. It's been a little bit since we've had a Showdown video, and it's been quite a while since we had another episode for Generation 4. For those who haven't been keeping track, I've just been really focusing on the Nuzlocke, and then we started Pokemon Gold, and I wanted to get this or that video out, but hopefully I can start getting Showdown back in the rotation on a more regular basis. And Generation 4 is a mixed bag. It's the one I enjoy the most, but it's maybe Gen 3. One of those two are the ones I enjoy the most, but they happen to be the ones I'm the worst at. So, that should be fun. A lot more of a learning curve, a lot more to know, and, that's part of the fun, though. For those of you who are just popping in for the first time, or just watching a Showdown video of mine for the first time, I am not a competitive battler. I do not claim to be. I do not aspire to be. I just have fun doing the battles. They're fun for me to play. So if you're coming here for pro tips, you're coming to the wrong place. You can definitely find plenty of other people who can help you in that regard. I just like to have fun with it. If you are new to the channel, though, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We just hit 150 subs, which was our big goal for August 15th, and we hit it early, which is just amazing, so thank you so much. Hopefully it's still there. I know some people sometimes unfollow, accounts get deleted, but we're around 150 subs. But yeah, the next mini goal, I guess, is 155, and the next big goal, we'll figure that out in the future. I just want to be happy that we hit this one like 3 weeks early, so thank you so much. Also, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to hit a thumbs up. Definitely leave some comments down below. And we should have a question of the day, shouldn't we? I'm not sure about my question of the day. Let's go with something basic. What is your favorite Gen 4 exclusive mon? By that I mean something introduced in Gen 4. Let me know in the comment section, and let's get going. So just a heads up, for this episode, we do have 3 battles, but that is due to 2 people leaving. It was going to strike eventually. It's always gotta happen. You gotta love it. Anyway, right from the start, it's a Gen 1 battle in Gen 4. I've got to say, I really do like the Gen 4 sprites. Something about it just really pops. The coloring and the way they're done. Obviously, there's nostalgia for the older ones, but I don't know. I really like these. So they decided to stay in, and they put up a substitute, which I figured gave me ample opportunity to set up. I know setting up can be kind of annoying, but I mean, they pretty much gave me the perfect opportunity. Alakazam is a special attacker, and Combine is just going to keep boosting my special defense, and I figured they weren't going to want to swap because of the substitute, so it just gave me a chance to set up more and more. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all, actually. Yeah, it's kind of a very basic strategy, I know, but it didn't hurt. Now, we set out Venusaur, but thankfully I was so strong I wasn't concerned. Now, the one problem is they did lock me into an Encore, but I was hoping Venusaur would have special attacks, and they made the mistake of setting up a Swords instead. I don't know why. I guess they wanted to try to set up while I was stuck in Calm Mind, because I was under the Encore. But all they let me do is get fully set up, and then the Encore ended, and I decided to get revenge, do the same thing to them because I knew I was quicker, and then locked Venusaur into Encore before just hitting it hard with a Surf. I thought it was a little funny little thing to do, a fun little tactic. Obviously, it's not something they would enjoy, but it amused me. Even looking back now, it amuses me. Kind of a jerk move, I'm not gonna lie, but they tried doing it to me first, so I think it's only fair. Turnabout is fair play, as they say. I didn't mean for the rhyme there, but I'll take it. Anyway, as you can see, they knew what I was doing, and they were frustrated, and they left. And again, I don't blame them for this one time. People leave, but I can see why they left. I would be pretty annoyed too, but it was worth it. The strategy was worth it. I didn't know how my team really was going to do anyway, but at this point I would have just pretty much swept everybody, I think, and someone real fast who was a physical attacker. But as you can tell, it didn't really matter, unfortunately. They left angry, upset, annoyed, not wanting to waste their time. But hey, it gave us a win. Can't argue with that, can't fault with that. A nice win is always welcome. And that's a W for us. But for those of you who do watch the channel, you know that I don't like to leave things off like that. I like to have some real matches that go all the way through, if at all possible. So my thought process was, hey, let's try it again. That was the plan anyway. And here we went, and I started with a Shedinja, and Shedinja is really useful, but not as a first one. That's something I wait until the end, when hopefully they have nothing that can touch it. So it was a little disappointing that I had it out first. I couldn't surprise them with it. I did make the swap though to Gastrodon, and thankfully I resisted the wave. Or was it a discharge? No, it discharged, so I resisted, excuse me. And I figured I sent out a Toxic because I knew they were going to swap. I was able to hit Torterra, which I didn't expect. Torterra is definitely a threat. It's a big boy. Big, strong boy. But I'm kind of curious what people think of Torterra. I know we actually had it in one of my recent This or That videos. But overall, I'm just curious, or we had its starter form. But I'm curious what people think about it. It's an interesting Pokemon. I really like its design quite a bit. I know it's ridiculous, but anyway, I didn't really have a great answer to this thing. I sent out Wobbuffet, and I'm not really sure why. I probably saved Wobbuffet. I didn't, though. I did hit a Dustin's Bond, but unfortunately, it wasn't to be. It was not to be at all. Now, what I should have done is I should have done Encore or something, because I knew they were going to do a non-physical attack, or at least I figured as much, but I didn't, and I couldn't get Dustin's Bond off because I was slower, and Wobbuffet went down. Unfortunate. Anyway, next up I sent out Pidgeot, who obviously has the type advantage here, but I don't know. I wasn't confident with Pidgeot and Torterra when it was maxed out. Maybe I was wrong with that, but I just didn't think it had much of a chance. They swapped out anyway, and Brave Bird did big damage. The only problem with Brave Bird is how much recoil it does. It's a difficult thing. I don't know. Recoil damage is something I struggle with. Maybe because I do Nuzlocke so much, so you really don't want it, but I don't know, I'm not into moves that do that. I got real scared when they sent out Shaman, because I had a horrible incident, I think in the first episode actually, with that, and I was so glad to just wipe it out with one hit. Unfortunately, they sent out Glaceon next, and I had to swap, because I did not want to lose our Pidgeot, because it could hit hard when needed. Switched out to Kabutops, got hit with an Ice Beam. Thankfully, it didn't get the freeze. I was really worried about that, but as you'll see soon, a freeze did happen in one of these battles. Anyway, at this point, I said this trying to set up a Stealth Rock, but they left. I don't know why they left. I guess they just saw the writing on the wall, maybe? I don't know. I can never tell for sure, because some people could just leave because of a bad connection, some people could be bored, but it makes me sad when people leave, because when I'm in a battle, I just stay until the end. I let them have their victory, or I try to win. Which, by the way, speaking of that, if you haven't watched, go back and watch. I believe it's was it Generation 1 or Gen 2? I want to say it was a Gen 1 random battle, and let's just say there's an ending I did not expect. You can tell from the title, I said something to the effect of, I didn't expect it to end this way. There's a primate, and I don't even want to spoil what happens. It's mind-blowing to me. It still is. So yeah, check that out if you have the chance. I would greatly appreciate it, and I think you'd enjoy it. Unfortunately, the timer was running out. I was hoping they'd come back, but it was no use. I don't know why people leave so much, but it makes me sad. Either way, excuse me, I can't speak tonight. It's like 6 a.m. I'm pretty tired. But, yeah, I guess leaving is just not my bag. Not my thing. I wouldn't mind as much if I wasn't doing videos. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to make these so hopefully people will be entertained by them, or at least enjoy them on some level. And I feel like as a viewer, you don't want to see people just quit. Although rage quitting can be funny. Anyway, they left, and this time it took quite a while to get the next match. So if you're going to see a cut here, it's like another 2 minutes waiting for something to happen. And it should be coming now, because the cut already happened, so the battle should be starting up. Alright, and here we go. Swampert and Dusclops. This was a really odd pairing. I don't know. This battle was definitely a scarier one. I did message the person right away saying, please don't leave. And we had some nice discourse back and forth. This will be the third or fourth time I battled someone who was like, hey, you're going to be on my YouTube channel. Check it out. Not once, to my knowledge, if any of these people ever checked out my YouTube channel. So, that promotion doesn't work. In my head, I'm like, hey, you're going to be on YouTube. Shouldn't you want to see it? I could be trashing you. I could be saying nice things about you. Aren't you interested? They're not interested. They don't care. And that's okay. But I did pop off the freeze, and that made me very happy. Like I said earlier, a freeze was coming, and this was that freeze. Apparently they had bad luck with freezing that day, so unfortunate for them, but I was happy about it. With some of the hacks I've had in these games, any hacks that come in my favor, that work in my favor, are more than welcome. Unfortunately, like I said on Raticate, who was just not good, man. Not good. Not good for me at all. This Guts Raticate, I think it's Guts, was just a complete menace. I must sleep on Raticate in these later gens, in Gen 1 and stuff, but the damage this thing did to me in this battle, I don't know. I did send out a Rapid Spinner hoping to get rid of the spikes, but I was wiped out before I could even do anything. Facade just completely destroyed me. Sent Dusclops back out, hoping, hey, well, so it's knocking out the stab normal attack, right? Maybe? It was frustrating. I immediately went for an Ice Beam, but they swapped out to myself, and I was able to hit the Swampert. I thought Ice Beam would do more to it, but I guess because of water, I don't know. It didn't do very much. I was able to do Pain Split, though, and get some health back, which was nice. There just wasn't a ton I felt like I could do to it. Earthquake did okay damage, but it wasn't great damage. Now, the one good thing is, because they swapped Swampert out before, I think the way Frozen and Sleep works in these games is like, if you swap out, it basically resets the counter. So if it's, you're going to be sleeping for 1 to 5 turns, or frozen for 1 to 5 turns, when you swap out, if you were at 4 and you were definitely going to wake up the next turn, it basically resets, and now it could be 1 turn, it could be 2 turns, it could be 5 turns. At least that's my understanding of it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, please. But I was able to take it out, so that was a plus, but I don't know, I wasn't too confident about this. This was just a battle that really made me nervous. The last 2 went pretty well, and I knew I wasn't that lucky when it comes to this. So, at this point I was pausing the video just ever so slightly, or ever so shortly, just to explain, hey, I'm on YouTube, this is going to be on YouTube, check me out. Again, they never did, to my knowledge, unfortunately. They silenced the Viper, I said, hey, this is a perfect opportunity to get some health back, let's do a Pain Split. The Dark Pulse completely wiped my Dusclops out, it wasn't even close. Sent out Farfetch'd, got hit hard by the rocks, but I figured I can do a big return. Farfetch'd should hit hard as a normal type. What do you guys think of Galarian Farfetch'd? I'm a big fan of it. I think it looks really cool, and Surfetch'd specifically I really like. Unfortunately, they swapped out to a Ghost type, which means my normal attack did not work, but little did they know I had a Dark attack, and I was hoping to be able to somehow one-shot this thing. That was my plan. That was my hope. Did not do that, but it did do pretty good damage. Unfortunately, they did get Thunder Wave off. Lost my speed. Then they swapped out to Regirock, and I was in trouble. Now, I did have a Grass attack, but because of the paralysis, I couldn't go first. Frustrating, because I wouldn't have killed it with the Grass attack, but at least I would have done some good damage. I sent out Cloyster next, and the thing here is Ice is weak to Rock, Water is good against Rock, so it wasn't really an advantage as much as it seemed. Plus, let's face it, Rock is a legendary, so It popped off a Thunder Wave because everything's got to have Thunder Wave to slow me down. And I just went for another serve, hoping that I could survive whatever it did, despite the rock damage and everything else. Instead, they exploded and took us both out, leaving me with just 2 Pokemon against their 4 Pokemon. I sent out the Fable, hoping maybe I could eat whatever it did, and I don't know, part of me wanted to set up, but it didn't matter anyway because I was knocked out with 1 hit. Just one. And that's when I sent out Latios, and I was hoping... I didn't want to go for Draco Meteor, because that would ruin any chance of me doing anything, but it didn't matter anyway because Beast Raticate just destroyed me. Absolutely annihilated me. So that's the video. Pokemon Showdown Generation 4 Random Battles Episode 2. I do hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, especially with the first 2 battles. The last one, the person was very friendly, which I appreciated. And hey, if somehow you do ever check my YouTube channel, thanks for the battle. But the loss was unfortunate. I probably made a few dumb mistakes. I'm going to make a lot of those, so if you're not expecting those, again, you're at the wrong channel. You can definitely give some tips in the comment section down below, or just let me know anything. Let me know if you thought the teams are balanced. Let me know answers to any of the questions, including the question of the day, which is, what is your favorite Generation 4 Pokemon? Other than that, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. It definitely helps the channel a lot, and I am definitely trying to grow the channel the best I can. I'm so grateful that we had 150 subs, give or take, about 3 weeks early. I wasn't sure if we would hit goal. I thought it was kind of a long shot. So the fact that not only did we hit it, but we hit it 3 weeks early blows my mind. August 15th is 4 months of my channel being in existence, and to have 150 subs already is just crazy. Who knows, maybe by then I'll have 155 subs or something. That's the next mini goal, so it can't hurt to see. But regardless, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. Otherwise, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter at HumanShield1991. Sometimes I'll throw up a poll asking, hey, what video should I put up today versus tomorrow? Just different things to do this or that on the Twitter as well. And random things. I do a lot of thank yous on there because I appreciate all the support that's been happening lately. Sometimes I'm pretty sure it gets annoying because I thank you so much, but I'm just very grateful for all the support. Anyway, and here comes again. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one, guys. Later.